All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode, broadcast, whatever you consider it, of What She Said, right here on redmediaradio.com. I'm your host, Latif, and today I'm chatting with my lovely co-host, Miss Janisa of Student Apparel.
Hey, you can find us on Google, social media, and at www.stuenxproducts.com.
Okay. And so Tiffany wasn't able to make it today, but we're, as usual, going to give her and her brand a shout out. That's Money Making Bosses Cosmetics. You can find her at Money Making Bosses Cosmetics LLC.com. I cannot do it like her. Everything else, just go there and just find your way around. From there, find your way around. But
what she said.
And you can find me on Facebook at Anoj Health and Beauty, INOJ Health and Beauty. And here's the cat again. So today's topic is, you know what, might get a little raw. Some listeners may feel some kind of way about us after this, but it's real life. So this is a very real life topic. Once you become a woman in your 40s, like I'm officially in my 40s now, I just turned 41. So you start thinking about life and start seeing things differently. So the topic is everything I learned so far about life and about people. That's the topic. What is our view? What is your view on life now? As you get older, what's the view? So whatever we want to name the topic, listeners. But that's what we're talking about. So Janisa, first we'll talk about, you know what? We'll put a little twist to it. You know how us women, we tend to turn into our mothers at a certain point? So we'll start off light. We'll talk about that first. How do you find yourself turning into your mother?
Well, in some ways I've always kind of been like her, because I'm pretty much a homebody. I don't really go out a whole lot. I mean, we get out like now a little bit more, but I'm okay. Last week I had a couple of days I didn't even leave the house.
Shoot. Oh, that's heaven.
Yeah.
That's heaven.
What she said.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say in that aspect. And what other way? Oh, just her, her honesty. She just, whatever once you get a certain age, like you said, it's just, it's just out there. Like, okay, yep. What you gonna do with it?
Well, it is what it is. Yep.
Yes.
Let me see. For me, you know what? The first thing I noticed that I'm turning like my mother. My children have pointed this out. my sons, the darn twins. I can only say their names like that. The darn twins is when they're trying to tell me something or relay a message to somebody, and I'm like, kind of confused. Like, Mom, you're not that old. You acting all old, And I remember me and my siblings saying that to my mom, like, "Oh, Mom, why you acting all old?" Your older children. It's funny because the twins is like, I'm one of the younger moms for them. But then for like my 16-year-old, he swears I'm one of the older moms, but I know I'm not. He's not that much younger than the twins. But like with my little ones, it's like, oh man, you an old mom. When I go to the school,
right?
These young girls, I'm like, oh, you old. So yeah, I see myself like that. Me and my mom had 9 children. I have my set amount. I hope it's I can't even say set amount. I'm not even going to lie. My mom didn't go through menopause till late 50s, so I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna just leave that there. So I am turning to my mom. Anything else, Janisa?
Well, yeah, I guess I would say in that aspect too. My mom had 7. I ended up having 5, and if you want to include my stepchildren, I have 8. So yeah.
I know, right? You speechless.
Just had that look. That's Mom for sure. Cause I used to be like, how does she do it? But it wasn't too bad, especially when you have them. They vary in ages, so
yeah.
It's not too, you at least have a few that can help you out or do little things if you need some help. But
yeah. And
social media.
Go ahead.
Social media. That's another aspect. I feel like, you know, our parents. I don't know about you, but like I'm just now like getting certain things with social media, like how things work, how to do certain things. Mm-hmm. So I definitely feel like my mom looking at the phone sometimes trying to figure things out. Like,
right. Yeah.
All right.
But I hear you. And our girl, Miss Tiffany Munderland, has joined the broadcast. We are so delighted. We're just waiting for her to hop on. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, lady.
So I already introduced your brand. I couldn't do it like you. I did give the Money Making Bosses Cosmetics LLC.com. So we're talking about life. We're just talking about this broadcast. I told the listeners they can name it whatever they want. We're talking about everything we learned so far about people and about life. So right now we're talking about things that we realize that we're turning into our mothers. So.
Oh. Okay.
So what's going on? How you turn into Mommy Tiffany?
Let me think. How I'm turning into my mother. Oof. So many ways, probably. I think I'm turning into my mother with the way she just blurts things out without thinking when she's upset. Like, she always just say something and not think, and then afterwards I feel so bad about it, but when I say it, I don't. I think I took that from my mama.
What she said.
Mothers don't have no filters no more.
What she said.
She said.
You have that trait, but I ain't get it from my mom. I got it from my dad. I did it. I can't. I mean, I want to turn into my mama. I don't know. My mom is like a sweeter lady, you know, like, you know, she's very sweet and mild mannered. And I mean, if she says some things to you, then you better know she's been holding it in for a while.
Okay.
So I guess I could be like that sometimes. I don't know. I outgrew that part of me. All right. Anything else that we are now mommies? The mommy Tiffany's and Janice's and
letting go. When they get 18 and start getting grown and doing their own thing, it can be hard to. You want to just keep them there, but then you have to let them grow. Like, parents, let your kids grow. Let them be adults. You know. Yeah. Let them make mistakes. I mean, don't support stupidity, but you know, let them make little silly mistakes. Stuff like that. You have to let them go.
I have that issue. I have that issue.
It's hard.
Do you?
Yeah, I have that issue. It's hard to do that.
It is.
Yes.
What she said.
My oldest want to let them, but it's hard.
Oh,
yes.
You start thinking about the craziest things is going to happen.
Yes.
Like, oh my God.
Yes.
Like my 16-year-old he got his little driver's permit. He talking about driving. I'm like, God damn it, you're gonna be dead in the damn ditch somewhere now.
What she said.
In my head is like the horror stories that you just think of. Like my 13-year-old, I just let her start walking. Look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all what walking in school for her is. I drive her like 50 feet from the building. And I call that she is a walker. Like she
walking I don't blame you. I don't blame you because my oldest is about to be 25 this year and next month, and I'm like, I still worry about her. I don't really tell her, but you know, I still worry about her, and I'm like, sometimes I just want to go and just be mom, but I'm like, let her live, let her be an adult, let her, you know, just go ahead. You know, that my youngest two, they have driver's licenses now. Like,
oh my God.
I'm ready for that. I'm not ready for that. But I get it because I'm like that too with my 16-year-old son too. Like, I think I'm more overprotective because we know what goes on, you know. We've been there already. We were 16 already, so we already know what goes on at 16. So
yeah. What she
Yeah.
said.
Oh man. Yeah. We was just talking about this, Janice. We was talking about the I was saying how when my children move, there if somebody moves far away, then people got to sell houses. We all got to be within
Right.
like they don't
Right.
know yet. No one knows this, but if you live in Texas and you know, and I'm and your sister live in Jersey or New York, whatever, we got to move. Everybody got to pack up and move.
Yeah, I think that's true too.
Well,
I don't think my kids gonna leave like no time soon though. So it's fine.
If they all
I
can
hope
stay,
they
we
don't.
all grow old together. We be pissy and everything
Right.
together.
What you said, yes. Like you don't have to go anywhere. Look, some parents are they're 18. You gotta go. Nah, go take your time, get your life together. But they're good. They're good. They're all good, pretty good. Young people.
So you catch that girl in the bedroom with your son in the bed. I mean, that never happened to me yet. That never happened to me yet.
Oh no, I couldn't. I don't even know. I probably black out. Like I don't even know what I would. Especially like if it was my bed. Oh, I would lose my mind. Are you kidding me? In my own. Heck no. It's bad enough if it was in his bed, but if some kids want to be grown and whatever, I don't know, but yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, that's nasty. I could never sleep in my bed again. My son, they better not. I swear to God. They better not mess my life up like that. That's disgusting.
Bro, no.
Oh God. Anything else, Tiffany, before we go to this break?
Let me see. You said like my mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Let me think, cause like how your mother was back in the day with the kids. I'm still strict like that. Like,
okay.
I think I'm still more of the strict parent because you don't want to become a grandmother young.
That's right.
So my kids still got chores. My 16-year-old still got chores. They still got to be to school at a certain time. Still got to be in the house by 10 o'clock. I mean, some people might think that that's a little, but I think 10 o'clock is good for 16-year-olds. I don't think it's nothing outside after 10 except babies.
No.
Yeah, I think on that half, I'm like my mother.
What she said.
And I still whoop ass like my mother. Yeah.
Ooh, I need some lessons. I just gave my second spanking out to my 8-year-old and it crushed my heart. And I'm like, why are you like this? You gotta whoop their asses. I be saying that in my head. I will whoop their asses then when the time comes.
No.
Oh, but she said, "Yeah, no, I give out, but I'm gonna give you a few chances before you get it."
I give a lot of chances too. Like I got 5 kids, so I give a lot of chances. I'm very patient. You gotta get me really upset. Now, when I'm really upset, like if I tell y'all to be quiet 5 times, the 6th time, I'm really upset. I'm gonna get up. If I got to get out the bed when I'm watching something good.
Yeah.
What she said. I remember them days because my twins used to get it. They look at me like, Mom, like you used to beat us. I had this white plastic phone. I would chase them down like a psychopath. You hear me? All you see is these 2 little yellow boys running through the house and they got under beds and hiding. And I would not stop till I tapped that ass. Okay.
Say that to my mother now. I tell my mother that now, like, yo, you used to whoop me. What the hell? You letting this little boy talk to you any kind of way, and he gets to walk through here, and he still get the iPhone and sneakers, and he ain't get a beating. Like, what the hell? I was raised in the wrong era. Like,
yeah.
What she said?
You earned it. If you get it from me, you earned it.
Yeah, exactly. What she said. Ooh, this was funny. This segment went a little longer, but we're going to take a quick break and we're going to jump right back in.
Yo, for real, that Monday when you got to go back to work after that nice weekend, that commute sucks. It definitely sucks. So what we created right here on redmediaradio.com is the Monday Drive. We are bringing the fun back to that Monday commute. Whether you're taking the bus, the train, the plane, the helicopter, the buggy, it doesn't matter. Keep it locked right here on redmediaradio.com every Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive. Hey, listen, keep it locked. Nothing but fire. You already know. Let's go.
Everybody, we're back right here. What she said, redmediaradio.com. Myself, Latif, beautiful Janisa of Student Apparel, and the gorgeous Tiffany Motherland of Money Making Bosses Cosmetics LLC. I will never be able to say it like her, but I got to say it. So we're talking about everything we learned. We just did a nice amount talking about the moms. So that's a tribute to our moms. We're becoming our moms. Now we're going to talk about, we're not even going to break it down. We're just going to talk about everybody else. The next two, we're going to talk about everybody else. What did we learn about life? Tiffany, you go in first. What is it so far that you learned about life and people?
Life and people. I learned that you can't trust everybody.
What you said?
I learned that in life you go through things. God put you through things. I don't know why he do it, but he does it. I learned that in life there's a lot of things that we don't deserve that happens to us that we might think we deserve, but we really don't deserve it. And I know there's a lot of people out there like, I don't really talk a lot about my stories, but I know there's a lot of people out there who know a little bit about my past and me being raped and things like that. And a lot of us, we don't talk about it, but we do not deserve it. And for a while, we might think we deserve it, but no, we do not deserve a lot of stuff out of life. But those things that we go through only teach us how to become stronger women, stronger men, and stronger humans. So that's what I learned out of life.
That's right. What she said. What she said. Woo, girl, you gave me chills.
What she said. I know.
It's okay though. It's okay.
Yes.
That's why you come across certain people in your life too.
Mm-hmm.
It weighs, it balances the negative and positive. The negative, you're gonna have nothing on that positive that come into your life. So
that's the truth.
What she said. What about you, Janisa?
Let me see. I learned that there are good people in the world. Even though it's a lot of fuckery, a lot of fucked up people, there are good people. The way you treat somebody doesn't necessarily mean that they'll reciprocate. I definitely learned that sometimes the hard way. but there are also people who will treat you well if you treat them well. So, I try to tell my kids that there's good and bad. Don't just, there's a lot of negativity, but there are actually good people out there still. And there could always be good people. You know what I mean? Try to be one of them if you can.
Yeah.
And always pick yourself up. Always.
Right.
No matter how hard you get on yourself, how you get down on yourself, pick yourself up every day. You might not wake up with the best attitude, but try to end the day with a good attitude.
That's right. What she said.
You
know what I'm gonna say? I learned. Oh God. I learned a lot. You know what? I have something I guess you consider negative, or it's not so pretty, and something positive. You know what? I'm gonna start with the not so pretty and then end it with the positive, because we want to go to break with a good thought. So I'm gonna say what I learned is something that my father had been trying to tell me and all of my siblings for a long time. To sum it up, talking about the not so good people and whatnot, that some people just have shit in their blood. And now I understand that. I really understand that. And you can talk until you're blue in the face. You can try to, show people how good of a person you are, and, show them that, hey, I'll be a good friend. I got your back. I do this, I do that. It doesn't matter. If it's not in them, it is not in them. Some people, sadly, go to their grave with that shit running through their blood.
What
and
she
for
said.
a long time, I did not understand that. I didn't understand it. But I get it now. And another thing he said was, some people you just have to be an asshole to. You just have to, you can't, that nice stuff it won't get you nowhere.
What she said.
It just won't get you nowhere.
Definitely, yeah. You can't.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm nice, but when it comes to certain people, they're like, oh my goodness, what is it? You
Yep,
so
you
no,
can't.
I'm not. It's you.
Yep, you just got to give it to them, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I will say on the flip side, like I said, I'm gonna end it on a positive. On the positive side is, I learned that if you ask, your higher power, God, whoever, will put you on that path that you ask. If you just ask. If you just ask and you mean it, then you'll see how your life just kind of shifts. People will pop into your life and come across your path that you would have never have ever thought. And they ask and you shall receive. So that kind of pushes all the other stuff to the side. If, that person with the shit in their blood will dissolve or they'll just magically disappear.
What she said.
You won't even know where they went at. You won't even care where they went at.
What she said.
But if we would have known this stuff when we were younger, then probably I know me personally, some of the choices and stuff that I made, I wouldn't have made because I would have been,
Yes, what she said.
like, you're a non-factor.
What she said. 2 times.
Yep. Yep. Anything else, Tiffany, before we go to break that you learned so far? We got a lot more to learn. That's the crazy part about it.
Yeah, we got a lot more I got a lot more life left to learn, a lot more lessons.
Yep.
I might fall on my face a couple more times before I learn them lessons.
What she said.
So,
Yeah.
Just that.
It's okay. I love that color, Tiffany. I love it.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, I also learned that some people is just in your life for a season and some people are in your life for a reason. Oh, I also learned there's a lot of people in your life just to use you and take from you. There's a lot of people in your life that's gonna crush your heart and crush your world. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. They might be. There's some people who do that on purpose, but you just have to watch who you bring in your circle and in your life, because they can really mess up your energy.
Yeah.
And once somebody mess up your energy, everything around you is just gonna crumble. So you gotta watch. You gotta watch the energy you keep around you, the people you keep around you, and you definitely have to protect your heart from people, because there's a lot of people who wish evil on you, who don't want to see you succeed, and who come in your life with you.
Yep.
So,
What she said. We are going to take it to break because, as usual, Tiffany has left us with a bang. So we're going to take a break and we're going to come right back.
Greetings, Red Photography, and I just want to pull your ear back for a second and talk about our most amazing promotion ever, Headshot Saturdays. Listen, let's get the price out the way. $49.99. That's it. You get 6 retouched digital images to use as you wish, but hopefully you use them for LinkedIn, digital resumes, and lot of jobs nowadays for some strange reason are asking for headshots. Listen, it's an amazing promotion. Go ahead, contact us so that we can get you booked in. Okay, we're an appointment on the studio, but we want to get you booked in for Headshot Saturdays. $49.99. It can't be beat, and it's only at Red Photography.
All right, everybody. We're back to what she said, the deep conversation segment, broadcast, whatever you want to call it, episode. So we're talking about what we learned so far. And Janisa, we'll go with you. We'll start with you this time.
Okay. So, well, to kind of go off of what Tiffany said at the end of before the break, with people, you don't need toxic people in your life. I don't care if they're family. I don't care if they've been in your life for 20 years. If they're toxic, they mean you no good. And to go back on what you said, T, some people just have shit in their veins. Like, that's just, let them go. I don't care if it's your sister, your brother, your mother, whoever. If they're not good for you and all they bring to you is negativity, bad energy, all of that, let it go.
But she said,
it's unnecessary. Energy matters. Energy is important. If you trust yourself, when that person comes around and your body gives off those signals that something ain't right, trust yourself. That's what I learned.
Especially when you get that gut feeling, like women should really trust their gut, because that gut feeling is it be the truth. So if you feel like somebody is doing you wrong, I'm telling you, they probably doing you wrong. And like, they might say it's in your head, they might say you're the crazy one, and I'm telling you, you're not crazy. Like, it's not a coincidence that somebody's fucking you over and over and over again. It's not a coincidence. It's just that you want this person to do right, so you stay, or you want this person to do so right, so you want them around you. But I'm telling you, if that shit keep happening, it's happening for a reason, because God trying to show you that this person ain't no good, and they doing this to man, them people evil. They evil. They evil. They evil, and I'm telling you, God is there. He's showing you. He's showing you every mistake that he trying to show you that you blocking. Don't block it. Open your eyes. These ain't mistakes and these ain't coincidences. People are trying to hurt you.
What she said.
That's what they doing.
What she said.
Sometimes,
feel it.
Sometimes the warning signs, what they people call butterflies, especially like with women or with, even men, when you meet somebody, sometimes those are warning signs. That's not butterflies. That's not, oh, this person is meant to be. Sometimes that's your body saying, hey, this person is not right. It's not going to be good. Because I've definitely felt that in situations where, people tell you, oh, butterflies, that's a good thing. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, but no, sometimes those are warning signs when I thought back on certain situations, my body was telling me this is not good. But I'm thinking, this must be a good thing. No.
What she said, girl, look, if it make me have to go to the bathroom, why I gotta make a bowel movement? Why I feel like I would,
you know
I want to get away, get rid of some weight because I'm around you. Something ain't right.
That's she said. Like, it be people who you go to see that you gotta go take a shit before you go see them, and you be like, why my nerves is acting like this? That's because it's a bad sign. Like, and nothing bad might happen that day, but I'm telling you, God is telling you that this ain't no good person. Like, and that happens to me a lot of times. Like, sometimes I be thinking like it's a coincidence, but you know what I do? Honestly, I just turn everything off, and once I turn everything off, it's a done deal. Like, I will literally turn. I don't care if I'm dating somebody. If I feel played, like, once you play me to the point of, like, I feel like you really playing me and disrespecting me, I turn off. And once I turn off, it's a done deal. Like, I'm not even going to show you no emotion. Like, it is what it is.
What she
That's
said.
it.
I
get like that, and just know when I'm like that, that means I'm sliding and I'm moving. Just know I'm sliding and I'm moving, because I don't sit and wait for nobody.
What she said.
Life's
What
too
she
short
said.
to be waiting for somebody. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, what she said.
I'm gonna say, well, another thing I learned so far about life is, and this is for all the listeners too, just be who you are. Be who you are. Do not, like, if something's on your mind and you really want to say it, but you feel like I don't want to say it, because just say it.
what
Because
she
if
said.
you're scared to offend someone, or you think a person will look at you different, they're going to look at you differently somewhere along the line anyway. So there's no need, as long as you're not being rude, you know, it's just one of your honest opinion. You're in a conversation with some girlfriends or whatever. Say it. Be who you are.
Yeah.
That way you give people the choice to actually accept you, and not
What she said.
somebody that they think, you know, they would like to accept. Be who you are. One thing I'm learning on the journey of just representing my brand is, it's a lot of people that I thought were friends or family that really were living up to the definition of family that showed me otherwise. And it's like, okay, yeah, we may came from the same womb, but we're definitely not the same. Because if the coin was flipped, I would be there cheering you on. You would have to tell me, T, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop. You're doing too much.
Yeah.
You know, and you two can witness it. So that stuff, if I'm on social media and it crossed my timeline, or that little notification, Janisa posted a picture, Tiffany posted this, I'm right there. I'm going to go right there and just share it. Because I don't know if I'm going to be back on there. So it's like, no, I'm going to root for them while I'm here. Because that's just who I am. But it's sad when it's people that you actually, I mean, oh God, it's crazy how the human being's brain thinks, how people think to turn on you versus to cheer you up or uplift you when they see you propelling in life or going forward or moving in a different direction, or your path is lightened up. So
what she said.
Just be who you are. And that way you won't find yourself, for the listeners that are a little younger, you won't find yourself like me just now, you know, not being, you know, because it takes a while to just shine. It does. You're scared you're going to dim, you know, other people's light. And it's okay, because if they're a part of what you want out of life, you're all going to shine together anyway. So it ain't no dimming. There's no such thing as that when you're around the right people and the right energy. So that's what I'll say I learned in life. So.
What she said.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think that's the truth.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Don't be afraid. You also have to respect the differences. Respect people. And different is not always weird. There's nothing wrong with being educated, especially in our community. We have to stop that. It's not, you're not trying to be anybody else. There's nothing wrong with it. Be educated. Always learn. Never stop learning.
Yeah.
Like I said, respect people's differences, whatever their sexual differences, religious differences, whatever. How they parent their children. I mean, as long as they're not abusing them. Like, some parents don't want to pop their kids. Hey, I believe if you get it, you earned it, you gonna get it. So, you know.
What she said.
Respect that.
What she said.
What she said. I mean, I'll add something else. I'll say something that oh my God, like just recently had to learn. It's okay to dish out what somebody dished out to you. It don't mean you're petty. Y'all know how I feel about the petty thing, but I'm like, you know, at the same time, that don't mean I gotta get stepped all over and just keep like, you know, well, I'm nice, and well, just because they don't do it, I won't have to do it. I'm going to still show the better. No, sometimes you got to dish right back out. You got to let a mother effer know this is how it feels. This is how it feels to be ignored. This is how it feels to act like you don't know what I'm doing. This is how it feels to act like you didn't see. You know, like, no, I'm going to have to give it back to you. And we can go back to supporting each other and doing that, as long as you understand that I'm not going to just be your flunky. Like,
yes.
It's no.
Yes.
What she said.
Anything else for you, Tiffany?
I have so much.
I know.
Because,
this topic.
Yeah, I got so much because, you know, today I just felt like today was the day that people was like just disrespecting me. I felt disrespected today. Today I felt like I really felt like I wasn't myself today. I felt like I was being too nice to everybody. I felt like my eyes finally opened. Like, it's certain things that'll open your eyes, and today is something that just opened my whole eyes and made me feel like so different. Like, I just saw something today, you know, and it just turned my heart around. Like, it didn't just make me feel a little bit bad, that it crushed my heart, and it made me just realize that I'm too good of a person to ever let anybody make me feel lower than what
That's right.
I am. You know, I just feel like I'm more higher than my worth is more higher than what somebody is gonna make me feel. You're not gonna crush my heart.
That's
like
right.
that makes me feel like, what? Who you think you are? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who I am, and for you to sit here and disrespect me or play me or make me feel played or set up or disrespected, or like, I should never see something that I don't want to see. That's just, for me, I don't think I should ever see something I don't want to see. And if I gotta see it, then I think you shouldn't be in my life. Like, my life and my circle is too small to be putting people in it that don't deserve the goodness that I got in me. So I think today I just opened my eyes to knowing that it's okay to let people go. Like, it's okay to let go of people you care about. You can care about and love somebody, and you can still let them go. And that's okay. And you don't have to feel alone. Like, sometimes we feel lonely as hell when we let somebody go. We don't want to let people go because we don't want to be alone. But to be honest, maybe it's okay to be alone, because maybe we need to learn who we are. Like, we need to get to know us again. And in order to get to know who you are at 30, you gotta be able to let go of a lot of people. So I think it's time to just let people go and learn who you are. I think today, that's what today showed me. Today just showed me that you gotta let people go and learn who you are and stop feeling lonely. Like, it's okay to be alone.
What she said.
It's okay.
It is. It really is. It really is.
It's okay. I mean, sometimes you don't want to.
What's your last thoughts?
Yeah, what Tiffany said, you know, it's okay to be by yourself. Shit, you should be okay with that. You know, be the smartest person, you know, be the funniest person, you know, like, so be okay with being by yourself, and people's words and actions should definitely go together. If they're saying something but doing something different, that's a problem. If they're doing something but saying, it's a problem. Words and actions should go together. And just try to treat people well if you can. But if not, if they want that other part of you, go ahead and give it to them too. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid. And ladies, we don't owe these men our bodies.
Right.
Don't be afraid to say no. You ain't obligated to your man to sex him up, down, sideways. That is not your obligation. I don't care if you're married. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. It's important, and it should be a healthy situation.
You should never be used against you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, so, ladies, be strong. Don't be afraid to be strong. That's one thing I learned. Teach our girls to be strong, but teach our sons to be strong too, because they need it. Because there's some shady women out there, and you don't want your son to be out there not knowing any better.
What she said. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say my final is, I guess for the mothers, you know, just always remember, before you do let someone break you or you feel broken, if you have all of your children alive and breathing, concentrate on that.
Yeah.
Like, concentrate on that. That's your blessing right there. As a mother, that is your biggest blessing. We all wake up, you know, I know I wake up, you know, at some point, even if you don't do it every day, mothers go into their children's room and check them. And if your child is sleep too still, you like pressing on them and like, wait, you breathing? Okay, you good. You know? And that's like a moment. Yep.
Yeah, are you okay? Yes, what
Yep,
she said.
so,
I still check on them. They're grown. I still check on them.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes,
Yeah,
I
for a
do.
while.
I be actually still calling on my son. Oh my God. But I mean, and even if God forbid, I mean, to the mothers that have lost a child out there, it's nothing. I haven't experienced it. I haven't said it, but that right there. I mean, I'm sure if you ask any of them, could anyone else really break them? I'll probably say 95%. They're probably no. I look like no. What can break me now? So just look at the bright side of everything. Even if you're not a mother, look at all the blessings. You're blessed to be listening to the broadcast. You're watching the podcast. You're blessed to be. It's like these are the reasons why no one can break you. So that's that's like something that, shoot, I'll take that with like forever. Like, hit me with your best shot, whoever you are, because it ain't going to do nothing.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes.
It's really not.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
This has been a deep one. So now next week has to be super fun and sugar pops and lollipops and all that other stuff to make this better. Maybe us three can come together on some type of giveaway or something. I don't know. Maybe in the near future. Something.
I got some stuff I can give away.
We owe the listener something because I don't know.
Yeah, I got some stuff I can give away.
Okay, we'll get together on that. All right, well, this has been What She Said right here on redmediaradio.com. I'm your host, Latif. You can find me on Facebook at Anaj, INOJ, Health and Beauty. And that's that for now. We're going to put the light on you two ladies. We have Janisa from Student Apparel.
Take care. You can find us on social media, Google, and at www.stuenxproducts.com. And right here, Saturday, 7 p.m. for What She Said, and Thursdays, YouTube for the podcast.
Okay, you always remember that part. I don't even remember that.
I'm surprised I do.
All right, Tiffany.
Hey guys, you can find me on Facebook at Tiffany Moneyland, on Instagram at Moneymaking Pussies Cosmetics LLC, and on my website at www.moneymakingpussiescosmeticsllc.com.
All right, thank God she said it because I do not have it. I do not have it. All right, everybody. So everybody, remember what we said, what we learned so far, and just try it. If it was anything new, take it and run with it. Don't let these people bring you down, no matter who it is. I think all three of us have experienced some kind of crazy betrayal. Somebody close is that eye-opening betrayal that you're just like, wow, really? Really? I could have sworn we were raised together. Really?
What you said? Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying. If you did it, you knew you should have known I was gonna open my mouth. I ain't holding that in. I ain't holding that in.
What she said.
You might have to warn somebody. All right. Well, this has been What She Said right here on redmediaradio.com.